Hola, Miguel from the barrio coming to you with a very important message. Fanatics has roofied the hobby. Yeah, they've drugged us all. You guys aren't paying attention to anything going on, and I want to bring attention to it because I think it's critical. And it really bothers me that not a single influencer has made a point about this. In fact, the only person I heard speak up about this was a breaker who said they felt a little duped by Fanatics slash Topps marketing on the McDonald's Chrome cards. Now, I'm going to give you an argument for three examples of where Topps slash Fanatics is taking advantage of the ignorance in the hobby, the lack of knowledge, mismarketing intentionally and profiting off of that. And that is concerning to me because we're only in the beginning of the evil empire taking over the hobby. And I've warned everybody about this. Like, we're all, Panini's terrible. But I'm pretty excited. I think Fanatics is going to do great things for the hobby. My excitement for Fanatics, the only thing they could do for the hobby, make it better, is break up the middleman stuff. I'm very concerned, though, about the long-term impact of the hobby. Now, I'm not going to sit here and talk about the overprinting and collecting. I'm going to talk about specific examples where they're misrepresenting the hobby and manipulating what we see and what is going on. Let's go into Fanatics planning early shakeup to NBA cards with planned Topps launch. Now, again, everybody's excited about this, and it really bothers me because I think a lot of people are ignorant. There's nothing good about more companies overprinting a licensed product or unlicensed. If it's unlicensed, it's going to cause confusion in the market. If it's licensed, they're not going to be alone. It does appear like Panini is holding their ground. They are rehiring for the positions they lost in last week's whatever the heck happened at Panini. So this got me thinking. This is not the first thing Fanatics is doing. Like, they are deliberately going after. I do think it's interesting to get the Golden Auction weekly advertisement up there. Let's go up here. Here's my concern. Let's start here. 22 Topps Chrome basketball. This is Waxstat. Big fan of Waxstat. Another thing, I think everybody should be talking about Waxstat. And you shouldn't be talking about it because you're sponsored by Waxstat. It's just more people need to look at data. And this is great data on looking at trends and product. Now, look at this product. What's important here is look at this trend. This product came out and has been declining, which is very, I would say, very rare. It's should have been kind of unexpected. This is McDonald's Topps Chrome. And I mean, wasn't LeBron James in this? No, he wasn't. And see, that's the issue. This was pre-hyped. And many people bought this around this price because they believed LeBron was coming at it, because they've made this whole announcement. LeBron James is signed with Fanatics. He'll be in Topps Chrome. They didn't say when. They said he'll be in Topps Chrome. And then this product was dropped. And everybody went out and bought it. They had to buy it as much as they could because they thought he was going to be in it. What'd they buy? A bunch of high school kids. They bought a bunch of high school kids right now. And that product has continued to drop. Now, hey, that's buyer beware. I understand. That maybe it's a mistake. Maybe the information didn't make it out in time. Maybe the community should have done a better job of telling people, hey, guys, check the checklist. Bronny's not in the Topps Chrome. But that didn't happen, okay? So what happens later on? We have Topps 23 baseball coming out. Now, look, right now, I think this is releasing later this month. It's been holding price steady at 286. Now, what's suspicious about that to me? Okay, do I have the right one next? If I go over here, is the right one? No. Here we go. Here's the checklist. If you look at the checklist for this, nowhere in here, if I do control, find, I do BRADY, you're going to see the only Brady I'm finding here is this Brady House guy. The reason I mentioned that is because I believe this was, again, misrepresented to individuals that Tom Brady, after the conference that Topps did, the conference where they talked about all the changes coming in 2023, they talked about Tom Brady's going to be in Bowman Draft. My understanding is draft, but that was not really clear. Like, is it draft or is it Bowman? But this product took off. Everybody's buying this product. And that's why you see right now it's selling for around $286 a box. Here's another interesting thing. If you look at these prices, look at this, man. You got a lot of people all holding steady at this price fixing level. I don't like that. This product isn't even out. And again, historically, this product comes in a lot lower than that. Here's what I point out to you. Here's an article I found. This is, again, I forget what this is. Tom Brady is getting his own baseball cards. If you Google this, you'll find out Tom Brady's from Buckswire. And here's Sports Collectors Daily. From the top industry conference, Tom Brady will be featured in this year's Bowman baseball cards. Brady will have blah, 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 blah. Nowhere in this tweet does it tell you that it's Bowman Draft. Now, they might not have known. They may have just gotten quick to get this to the market, but that is misinformation that Fanatics isn't going to come out and correct. And no sponsors came, or no, influencers came out and correct. Now, look, here you go again. Here you got sports card investor who says Tom will have it in Bowman's draft picks with autos. Now, Bowman Draft is not out yet. I haven't even seen the pre-order prices of that. But again, Bowman Draft is not out. Again, this is my opinion, second time where Fanatics is manipulating the market based on ignorance, based on lack of knowledge. They're taking advantage of that to host the collector. And again, this is going to create a whole bunch of inflated price. You're going to see this price decline. We'll do a video later on. I suspect hobby baseball will decline, very similar to this top chrome though. All right, so again, two examples of misinformation. Sports card investor telling you it's in draft. And I've looked on the website at Topps. I have not seen where they're telling you where it is. Sports Collectors Daily telling you it's in Bowman generally. And again, if you check the checklist, you're not going to find it anywhere. I do want to share with you, here's a checklist of Bowman baseball from last year. And I bring this up only because I want you to see what this is selling for right now. $224 a box. It is more expensive right now to go out and get $349 on eBay. Obviously, saw some lower prices, but again, this year's, and I know it's a lot about prospects, but I think Topps is manipulating the market on ignorance. They're taking advantage of it. They're not giving clarity. And influencers are either the influencers we listen to are ignorant, or we need better influencers to be more aware and get this information out. Here's the other one I would bring up to you. I saw this on Tag's website, Instagram. Tag has struck a deal with Fanatics. Look at that. You can come in and get a 10, Tag 10. This is a purple mosaic, Indianapolis Colts, 2021. Fennec 10 card, price $69. Man, you could finance this thing if you want to. My problem with this, guys, I'm not even going to go about value, but if you're in the hobby, okay, you and I both know that Tag is not, it's kind of at this point, and I'd love to see technology win this battle. But at this point, these guys are like the GMA or the KSA of the sports card hobby. It does not hold value. It's kind of laughed at. And I don't mean that the wrong way. I really want it to be different, but you can tell Fanatics is preying on this. You can tell they struck a deal with Tag. This is great for Tag, gives them more visibility. Fanatics is like say, hey, we're using AI grading. Boop, boop, boop. Go get a slab. Boop, boop, boop. Really a card that's, in my opinion, worthless. And I know there's some Manning fans out there and telling them crazy. It's numbered to 49 or whatever. But dude, they're gonna make one of these every freaking year. It's an insert card. Every year they're gonna have Manning cards and send something. This is them taking advantage of the industry again. So I think I made a pretty good point here. I'm going to keep my eye on Fanatics. I expect only more misleading marketing, which again, the hobby thrives on this. What makes money in the hobby is misinformation. So I don't know. Later on, I will do a video talking about the dangers of overprinting and how this seems so much like the overprinting we saw in the 1990s. And I don't know why, I don't understand why more people think it's better. Why do you think more is better? Like it clashes in the mindset of everything that you'd want. What makes collectability is the fact that it's rare, that not many people collect. And it seems to me this is a pretty easy thing to control. And it also seems pretty clear to me that what I've always, kind of been blue pilled, red pilled, you've been red pilled, you understand that, look, manufacturers make print product because there's demand. If the demand changes, the production will change. Right? If we want this to be collectible again, we need to shrink demand. We shrink the demand by less people, not by more uneducated buyers. More uneducated buyers creates more false demand, and it's going to create more product, and it's bad for us. Hope that makes sense. Keep your eye on Fanatics. Love to hear your comments, thoughts, all that stuff.